can I do for you today, sir?
What's your name?
Name's on my tag, man. You hard of reading?
Good evening.
Oh, hello there, Greg. How are
Are
you?
we having the usual this evening?
Oh, yeah, that'd be fine.
Fine.
Here, John. Before I start a new meal, I better get rid of the one I had last night, huh?
Magnum 44. I bet it's from the same gun the exterminator used. Who the fuck are you? Agent Shaw, from the CIA. So far, you haven't been very cooperative.
And just why is the CIA interested in this case?
We're interested because in this sensitive time, 2 months before elections, the exterminator has been stirring up a lot of resentments against incumbent politicians and the entire judicial system. This could easily be the work of the opposition party, or maybe even a foreign government.
Dr. Megan Stewart, please.
What do you think?
I think you have to take a shit. It's coming out of your mouth instead of your asshole.
We tried.
They're taking pictures on the sidewalk, baby. Sir, please, is there anything I can do, sir, please? Don't do this to my wife, man. You don't know what you're doing to my family, man. Please, I'm begging. I'm literally where am I going to put my feet?
As he's begging, all I hear in my head is the thousands of people that say, "Sir, please, can you stop recording me? Can you stop harassing me? Can you point..."
It certainly is a big bun.
It's a very big bun.
Big, fluffy bun.
It's a very big, fluffy bun.
Where's the beef?
Some hamburger places give you a lot less beef on a lot of bun.
Where's the beef?
At Wendy's, we serve a hamburger we modestly call a single. And Wendy's single has more beef than the bun.
Hey, where's the beef? I don't think there's anybody back there.
You want something better. You're Wendy's. When you drive to Wendy's and order a single, you get more beef than the Whopper or the Big Mac. At Wendy's, you never have to.
Yes, we know it's a big, fluffy bun.
Talk to the manager.
It is the manager.
Where's the beef?
He's putting us under the supervisor.
If you ask me, which you didn't, we should call the owner.
At Wendy's, the hamburger we modestly call a single has more beef than the Big Mac or Whopper.
We've got the owner.
Hello? Where's the beef?
Wendy's kind of people.
Fill out those forms in triplicate and be sure to list especially all the places of residency over the last 10 years. And we're going to need birth certificates on each of you. And a
Birth certificate?
Yes, sir. Proof of birth is mandatory.
You mean that's the law?
Of course that's the law.
Lady, we are standing right here in front of you.
Yes, sir, but I'm afraid you're going to have to prove that.
Now here we have Amagansett Press, and that's his wife, Mrs. Amagansett Press, okay? They're going into Mexico. Why is his wife's picture important? Well, she drives the truck around while she drops off her son and Amagansett Press so they can go harass people and fraud at him. Last I know, they're driving a white truck with a 4-door, okay? Anyway, this is important. And why is it important? Well, it is. And they're going to Mexico. And he goes ahead and speaks Spanish. And he says, I speak Spanish. Pendejo. That's really all the Spanish you need to know. Okay, so anyway, they stopped frauditing for a while. Okay, why have they stopped frauditing? Well, they've run into some people that are willing to knock their blocks off. That's the problem. Yeah. I mean, this guy is such a son of a bitch, and he's well known. People have decided that the only way they're going to deal with him is to beat the living hell out of him. And that's really the only way to deal with him, because he's not going to leave you alone. I mean, he's going to harass you. And they go into a Mexican supermarket, and he likes to brag that he speaks Spanish, which his Spanish is worse than his English. And there's Mrs. Amagansett Press. She's very short. Okay, she looks like she's, maybe Latina or something like that. And there he is doing his thing in the store, harassing. Well, actually, he's not harassing people this time. That's the thing. I mean, I think the reason is now when he runs into some serious confrontations where they're going to beat the living hell out of him, he doesn't post it. And notice he's not posting very much anymore. And notice he's not even frauditing. Yeah, he's not even frauditing anymore. Well, he will. I'm sure he will soon. He'll start frauditing again. Okay, but the thing is, if he gets the short end of the deal, he's not going to post that. No. Okay, and he's going to Mexico, but he's not misbehaving, you know. He's not doing anything crazy, you know. He's just running around and nobody's bothering him, but he's not bothering them either, okay? That's the thing. Okay? And he goes to a little supermarket, stuff like that. He's staying away from confrontation here in Mexico because they're not going to put up with it. I think what's happening is he's they're meeting other people. I think he's running into a lot of problems, okay? And that's why he's not posting things, because he's getting the short end of the stick. The deal is, he still needs to get the living hell beaten out of him, okay? Now, since I don't have a dog in this fight, I'm not going to worry about it too much, okay? I mean, I don't care, But, yeah, but he's in Mexico. Not a lot to do. Boring video, no confrontation, and there's his wife again, okay? Like I said, she looks like she's Latina. I don't know. She doesn't seem to be a problem, but she's the one that's going to be driving the truck when she drops off AP and that stepson of his, okay? But the reason I'm posting this is that because his wife is in this particular video, yeah, he's probably going to take it down. Okay? Because I'm thinking that he's going to meet a lot more resistance being the SOB that he is. Okay? Like I said, I don't have a dog in this fight, so if I run into the guy, I'm going to do my best to avoid him or stay out of a confrontation, but if he does not give me that option, there's only one other way to go, and that is you're going to have to beat the hell out of him, okay? And there she is again. That's but you don't see her in too many of his videos. I mean, you might get a glimpse of her here and there, but now we do have a glimpse of her, okay? And that's important, okay?
Did you serve?
I serve, but that isn't free speech.
Free speech, sir. You fought.
Totally different category.
You fought and risked your life,
man.
You fought and risked your life so I could do this.
I fought in Vietnam, and when auditors, and many auditors do this, when they use this argument, it's repulsive and an insult to all veterans. We didn't fight and die for our country so that an entitled piece of manure can hold up a sign with the F word. We fought so vermin like you wouldn't go around and harassing Americans going about their day. If you think about it, you're no different than a Nazi holding up a Heil Hitler sign.
That's correct.
In some ways, that's just as offensive with the FU.
I agree.
I bet none of you do it.
That's not the point of this conversation, is it?
But I would have arrested this clown, and that's what he is, after his first refusal to ID. Because you can see the auditor becoming more in control of the situation when officers keep up a ridiculous dialogue with him. take your gloves off. It's go time, guys.
No, I put gloves on all the time. You know,
Are you going to... You got gloves on. You ready then?
Oh, look.
You. I was nice to them.
well, sounds like it.
Now you guys are posting up. You just need one right behind me. Oh, and he's got gloves on.
Well, I've been here.
You got gloves on. You ready then?
Ready for what?
You guys only put gloves on when you're planning on grabbing someone.
No, I put gloves on all the time. You know,
Are you going to grab me?
No.
Then take them off.
You know what kind
Take them off. Take them off.
You know, I retired from law enforcement.
See? You and the security guard are the only professionals here.
Hey, so you've been trespassing. They advised you the property line. You've been trespassing for defend my property.
You're trespassing me from public property. But that's fine.
Here, okay? So you're right now, you're free to identify yourself. So I am...
I'm under no obligation to identify myself.
Identify you as John Doe, and I'll explain to you, hey, you are trespassing from this property.
Look, it's easy for me to criticize these cops, but these cops just lost all their authority to enforce the laws, plural, laws. The auditor was disorderly, trespassing, and refused to ID. All crimes that require an arrest with handcuffs. I'm sorry, coppers, but you just let this one get away. The John Legato...
He's right. They did. Cops are useless, okay, on many levels. And the thing about Amagansett Press, though, yeah, I think what's happening is he's running into some serious confrontation where people are going to beat the living hell out of him. And that's why he stays away from that. And he's gotten away from frauditing for the time being. It's only a matter of time before Amagansett Press goes back to frauditing. He picks his places and his targets really well, so he avoids serious confrontation. But personally, I'd like to see some serious confrontation. Okay? Meanwhile, he's going to try and, say, oh, I speak Spanish. Pendejo! Thing is, Amagansett Press, he's staying away from certain people and certain types of confrontation. And for good reason. I think we know that good reason.